Welcome back, everyone. This is the second session of day 2 Bharat Trophy 2023. So it's me, Dhiru, and Vinalni at the commentary box. So we are with UP and Maharashtra in field 1. So the game is about to begin. So UP have already lined up.
You mentioned it's the cross-pool game. It's the cross-pool game of 4th seed, which is Uttar Pradesh, and 5th seed, which is Maharashtra. The winner of this moves on to the top 4 semi-finals tomorrow. The loser stays in the bottom 4.
So whom do you think, Vinalni, would be one of the teams that would be emerging?
This is going to be a tight game, Dhiru, I think. They're both seeded just one behind the other. They've had very close matches since yesterday with all the other teams. On the other field, we have Karnataka versus Delhi, which is the other cross-pool game, 3 versus 6. Yeah, this is the more exciting one.
Right. Okay, the first pool coming in from Maharashtra to UP. So UP on offense. Catch the pull. They caught it almost midway the field. Number 5 dumps it back, gets it back. It's a forward pass, clear open pass to 25. And that's a nice floaty hug. It's a score straight to the hands of player 55. That's score number 1 for UP. The first point got over pretty quickly, under a minute. So UP has this natural style of playing fast. They like to score long. They like to do those long throws, hucks, bladey throws, which we have seen yesterday as well. So let's see if they would modify their style of play against Maharashtra.
I mean, not such controversial. Yeah, I think it'll be a fairly close match up until half. All the top 6 teams have been able to play, at least from what I've watched since yesterday, till half it's pretty neck to neck. And I feel that's the crucial moment, from point 6 to 9 is the crucial moment where teams either make it through or they don't. And so until half, I have a feeling they'll be trading points.
Yeah, I think all those 1-2 points that matters at the end.
After halftime, whoever gets complacent is going to suffer.
Right. Yeah. So the general idea is to score every point in your offense and in your defense. Try to get 1 or 2 Ds and convert that. So that would be the game changer in tight games.
Mac to Sunil to Sushma right in the middle. Uttar Pradesh is throwing a zone. Back to Sunil. Now to number 11. 11, I'm not sure, might be Kinmaya. She's calling disc space. There's some frustration from the UP side about a call not being resolved quickly. The game advisor Pundri has stepped in to moderate this call. The UP disc mark looks very displeased.
Yeah, it looks displeased.
Shouldn't ideally in this early in the game. It might be the heat.
Probably.
Might be the heat.
Might already be displeased with the heat.
Let me pull up player names.
Back in play.
Number 11 is Harsha. Harsha Vade from Maharashtra. You want to stand here? You can go close.
There's a discussion again on the field. So in the really tight games, we often see teams trading points, but we also see teams trading discussions. Oh, that's a nice D. That's a nice D.
73. Rohit Kashyap.
So discuss the sideline with UP.
Priyanshu Singh.
That's an again applying.
Back to Priyanshu.
It's a short scooper just at the edge of the line. UP centered the disc. It's a good thing to do. It's the person striking deep. Disc at the center. That's a huck.
That was so close, and that's an early break for Uttar Pradesh.
It's 2-0. Very early break. 2-0 to UP. So I would think Maharashtra should try and stop the long hucks of UP. They should be taking the deep person, probably have a defense behind the deep person. So they should be identifying the UP's long game and come up with a defense strategy to counter that.
On the Maharashtra O-line now we have Sushant, we have number 99, let me find out who that is. In the meantime we have Mac, Sushma, Sunil, Sushant, Harsha. Number 6, who is number 6? Kavya, and number 99 is Ashutosh. I'll remember. Sorry, Ashutosh. I keep forgetting your jersey number and name. There's signaling readiness. UP pulling the disc. It's a 4-3 gender ratio to men this point. Sushma to receive the disc, receive the pull. She centers it to Sunil. Sunil to Sushant. Sushant back to Sunil. Sunil, left-handed player, seems to find narrow spaces to get through the zone defense that Uttar Pradesh is throwing. UP's Kajal is playing the deep poach on the zone, super effective. I think she's moved around a bit now, playing the wing. They were very flexible, very changing zone, I feel. At least the downfield for Mac with the disc. There's a discussion. Teams really need to start using hand signals for calls. It helps, the spectators, their other teammates, game advisors, their own sideline teammates, everyone understand what's actually happening. And that's the score, and that wasn't so great.
Spikes the disc.
Spikes are okay, celebrations are fine, but he just tried to damage the disc. That we can avoid. But I understand the emotion behind it. It is an important game. That's 2-1 to Uttar.
Their first score.
2-1 to Uttar Pradesh. Maharashtra with their first score. Can you call out this field O-line? Uttar Pradesh's offense line with, I will try, folks. There's number 77, number 2, number 22, number 6, 7, 55, and one more. 25. Oh, they're waiting for the gender ratio. 2-1, yes.
Score 2-1.
Correct. Score is 2-1 to Uttar Pradesh. For women point, on the line we have Roshni Bharati, Ragini Kashyap, Neha and Manju are the 4 women, and we have
So now Maharashtra comes with the cup.
there we go.
It's a big side swing by UP. Again swung back to the center. Give go on 2 passes. Disc at the sideline. Doing a give go at the sideline. Oh, that's a really nice pass to the cup. Again a clear break. Player fails to catch the disc.
Good chance for Maharashtra to
Level the scores.
level up. Nice grab by Ashutosh. and
That's a D again. So Maharashtra failed to break the cup. So UP also threw a cup in return to Maharashtra's cup. So there doesn't seem to be a clear formation in the offense. Players are spread all over the place, but it's working for UP. So one more pass should be a score, and that's a score.
Wow.
So player at the end is quite open, wide open. There's no person marking. Not sure where the deep was marking the area. So now that's 3-1 to UP. So UP seems to be playing their offense quite swiftly. It's a 4 women point again. So you can see the hand signal by game advisors. So stretching your hand like a wide signal in cricket is indicative of 4 women on the line. And the pull lands outside. Mac calls a brick. The brick mark is 18 meters from the start of the end zone line. Again UP with the cup. So Mac trying to throw it over the cup. There seems to be a small discussion. Looks like a straddle call. Disc back in play. It's the same call again. So offense is calling, saying that defense disc mark is falling on top of the handler. So that's what the call looks like from here. Game advisor is trying to help out here. So the players could choose to use the services of the game advisor for any perspectives or rules clarifications. But the decision at any point of the time at the end of the day stays with the player. This sent back, this swung to the side, disc with Mac. And a short blade over the top of the cup, then doing a quick passes. Disc back to the center. Again disc high release over top of the cup. That's a really tight mark from UP. Player looking for a long throw. That's an upline. It's an easy score to Maharashtra. They broke the zone defense of Uttar Pradesh quite easily, I would say. The score is 3-2 to UP. So Maharashtra stretched the offense. They spread out their wings, and they spread out their deep as well. So thereby getting a lot of open space for the handlers to throw. It's a 4 men, 3 women point now. You can see the signal from the game advisor. So one break and Maharashtra would be able to level the scores. So now it's 3-2 to UP, and the pull coming in. Just lands before the end zone. So UP is playing a host stack to counter Maharashtra's zone defense, while 2 players are camping at the end zone. So Maharashtra should be aware of 2 players behind them, behind the deep. So one power position huck should be a score. Yes, that's the score. So Maharashtra did not identify that. So there were 2 people open on either side of the deep. UP took a chance and one hit to the person in the deep. The score is 4-2 to UP. So this is a cross pool game with UP starting at seed 4 and Maharashtra with seed 5. There's not much wind out here, but both the teams are resorting to a zone defense. That's a long pull, big elevation. Maharashtra with the disc, side swing. UP is still resorting to zone defense. Their cup seems to be tight, but there are wide open spaces. So the wing That's a nice bid by UP. They get it. And an upline throw, person free, the player free in the end zone. I would think that UP would take the shot. No, just a small pass in the end zone. They swung it back. They should be doing a safe pass, or probably a hammer to the player at the corner of the end zone. Disc centered, disc sent back, travel call, disc sent back, disc swung to the sideline. A short hammer to send back the disc at the center. One more pass and it's a score.
That score was by Kajal, assisted by Aman. Kajal is one of our Women's Ultimate Fellowship fellows. First cohort of WOOF. Kajal along with 6-7 other fellows from across India doing the Women's Ultimate Fellowship. The score is 5-2 to UP.
Players back in action after a short timeout. So UP releasing the pull. The gender ratio is 4 women, 3 men. Score is 5-2 to UP. So Mac with the disc swung to the center. UP with a 2-person cup. That's a drop by Maharashtra and a turnover. Person running deep. So Maharashtra playing a person defense. Oh. That's a long forehand, smooth throw to the player in the end zone. That's a score. So UP is effortless in scoring points. So the score is 6-2 now. 4-point difference. So Maharashtra needs to change their strategy and break UP's flow, come up with some defensive strategy to counter their offense, their long hugs, their short bladey throws. They have been trying, but UP is able to break Maharashtra's defense. Maharashtra mostly played zone defense so far, with a point or 2 person defense. So UP pulling the disc again. Same ratio. It's a nice pull. Just landed outside. So Maharashtra called for a brick. So UP with a zone defense again. 3 people in the cup, 2 wings, 1 mid, 1 deep. It's a pass over the cup, high release, swung back. So one person in the cup running with the co-handler. Oh, that's a really wrong hug. It's a fantastic hug. Oh, that's a score. Oh, that's a call. UP made the call and looks like it's a contested call. Maharashtra thrower contested the call. It could be a travel call. But that huck was fantastic. Straight to the hands of the cutter. Nice, smooth, long throw. So disc back in action. Oh, that's a low release through the cup. It went outside the field. It's a turnover. Change in position, UP with the disc again. So should they be scoring, they would be taking ahead the lead. Already have a 4-point lead now. Oh, that's a nice D. So if you had seen the formation of UP in the end zone, it's a little peculiar. All the players were standing on the end zone line, while 1 or 2 players were making the cuts. Maharashtra with the disc. Nice poachy D by UP. That's a drop catch. That should have been caught easily. And that's a throw again. Caught it outside. Turnover. UP should probably be taking a second or 2 before making throws, especially at the end zone. Especially those long blady throws. That's a break through the cup. The wide handler is free and it's a drop. Hey, oh, that's a nice presence of mind by the player. So UP again trying to go for the haste. So they want to score quickly as soon as they get back the disc. So they're getting back the disc alright, but they should be able to convert those to scores as well. For that, they should be displaying more patience with the disc. Nice give goes. The cup is set up. That's nice D. Player tried to throw it through the cup. And UP calls a timeout. Player history number 07. It's a call. That's a travel call. Accepted. Back to the center. Swung sideways to the center. That's a D. That's an interception. And that's a nice forward pass. Nice shot, huck. And Maharashtra scores. The score is 6-3 to Uttar Pradesh. These are the first set of cross pool matches that are happening. So in the other field, seed 3 and seed 6 are playing, which is Delhi, which is Karnataka and Delhi. That's a pull coming from Maharashtra. A nice long pull, a lot of air time for the defense to catch up. So 45 picks the disc, throws it back sideways, back to 45. It's a side throw. So now Maharashtra is coming over with a poachy defense, but UP easily breaks that with a very sharp bladey throw and from then to a very long, fast bullet pass to the player camping in the end zone, and that's a score. (7-3) to UP. So the gender ratio for the next point is 4 men, 3 women. So UP is scoring 2 points for every point Maharashtra is scoring, or a little bit more than that. Score is 7-3. Pull coming in from UP. Pull just landing close to the sideline. Player picking the disc. It's an again zone defense by UP. There's a swing to the sideline. Disc still at the sideline. UP trying to choke the offense at the sideline. There's some miscommunication or a miscoordination by Maharashtra. So UP gets back the disc. So there's one player only there playing an ISO at the end zone. Although there's no clear formation, they're keeping very few players in the end zone, which is a good thing. So that would give a lot of place for the players to cut. That's a score. That's a nice low release throw. The score is 8-3 to Uttar Pradesh, and it should be a half time, as one of the teams reached a score of 8. So it was a clear one-sided first half. So UP took over right from the beginning. So Maharashtra also had their moments, but they lost possession of the disc more often than UP did. So UP capitalized on the unforced errors that Maharashtra made, and they were able to convert those to scores. UP also had a few turnovers, which they managed to get back and score. Like an intense game in the other field between Karnataka and Delhi. That's really exciting cheer from Maharashtra. The players occupying the field after the first half. Well, the score is 8-3 to Uttar Pradesh. It's 4 women, 3 men. So Maharashtra will have to lose their seed if they lose the game. So they would take UP's seed, which is 5, and UP would take Maharashtra's seed, which is 4. And that's the pull going. So Maharashtra should be looking to do what UP did in the first half. They should be aiming to get a lead to level the score. And that's a forward pass. This at the sideline, swung back to the center. Oh, UP gets this. That's an interception. UP swing the disc back to the center but ahead. That's a call, this send back. That's a pick call, pick call. So discussion, this clarification on the field. Disc checked back into play. Player tried to catch the disc but it fumbled. Maharashtra on offense again. Over the head pass. Disc at the center. Swung back to the side. Swung ahead. UP is doing a good job in containing the forward passes that Maharashtra is trying to make. There's a person running deep. Handler looking for options. That's a nice throw. The player was open. It's an upline throw. It's a score. Score to Maharashtra. 8-4. 8-4 to UP. Maharashtra should be aiming to get 1 or 2 breaks more and the next consecutive points to catch up with UP. So they're 4 points down. So they should be aiming to put UP in pressure, but getting a break or 2. Coach giving instructions to the players on the line. It's 4 women, 3 men line again. So Vaishnav with the disc. And the pull goes in, but the snow person just lands inside the field. Disc landed inside, but the player called the break, thinking that the disc landed outside. The game advisor is in with the clarification. So disc indeed landed inside. Player is setting up the pivot from the sideline. So UP playing a word stack. I think this is the first time in this game they are playing a word stack. Handler going an upline, did not, gets back the disc. The person running deep. Disc back to the center. There's a break side cut. There's a clear open side cut. There's no defense. That's a long. Oh, that seems to be a huck. And the player drops it. Change in position. Maharashtra with the disc now. Maharashtra also with a vertical stack. However, the players are spread across. That's a break side throw. Back to the handler. UP shouldn't be giving breaks. So the force doesn't seem to be consistent. Some of the players are holding a forehand force, some a backhand force. Now it's a backhand force again. So Maharashtra is almost at the end zone. A pass or two should result in a score. So it's interesting to see the way the players at the end zone have lined themselves up. They're standing horizontally along the line. It should ideally be a word stack which would split the field so that players would get space to run. That was almost a turnover. Defense is calling a stall out. So handler has a discussion about that. Game advisor stepped in for perspective and rule clarification. So there are some inputs from the game advisor. So there's an agreement. Disc is sent back. It would be stall 8. Dumped it back, again a stall out count. Game advisor in for a discussion. Game advisors in Ultimate Frisbee is a relatively new development. So it used to be all players officiating themselves, even in Worlds. Now in most of the Worlds tournaments, so you do see game advisors on the field, assisting players with perspectives and rules. This back in play. Now players are in a relatively structured word stack. Seems to be a call of violation. Players are engaging in a discussion with the game advisor. They're so close to the end zone and the player almost gets a D. It's a second back-to-back break by Maharashtra. Score is 8-5 to UP. So one more break and UP should be under great pressure. Although there's a time cap, so you could always go to the universal point. It's a 4 men, 3 women point. So one interesting thing is UP are not afraid to play the natural games even in pressure situations. Right now their situation is under control, they're comfortable, they could play their natural games, but you see even on universe point and tight situations they like to play their natural games. So Maharashtra with the disc. It's a nice long pull, just landing at the start of the end zone. Disc at the center. UP looks to play a split stack. Oh, that's a miscoordination between the players of UP. It's a turnover. Maharashtra should have scored that. So player running deep. That's a really long hug. That's a backhand break side hug. The player catches it, managed to catches it, and that's just small pass to score. So UP scores again with a huck, and the score is 9-5 to UP. Maharashtra got a D on this point, but did not manage to score. They were almost at their scoring end zone. It would have been so close if they had scored. Just a 2-point difference. The score is 9-5. Goal difference still at 4. There's a lot of time left in the game, so almost 40 minutes left. So Maharashtra can always get back, close in the gap. This just lands outside. Maharashtra calls a brick. So UP with a zone defense, 3 people in the cup, 1 deep, 1 short deep, 1 wing. I cannot see the other wing. The wing is also playing short. It's a pass through the cup, swung it back sideways, back to center. Back to side, swung it through the cup, Biscuit the sideline. Oh, that's a nice layout bid. Looks like they caught it outside. It's too far a view. Players closer to the line would know that better. This swung back to the side. Maharashtra stacking up in the end zone, but players are spread across, so making it hard for the cutters to cut. That's a throw through the cup. It's a break side throw, low release. Nice throw for a score. Score is 9-6 to UP. Maharashtra seems to have gotten back their rhythm in scoring points. UP should evaluate if they are going complacent. So Maharashtra got 3 breaks in the last 4 points. Score is 9-6. It's a 4 women point now. Exactly half of the field across the length is covered with shade and the other half with sunlight. It's interesting to see that from the commentary box. It's a relatively shorter pull. Player running deep. This swung back. That's upline cut, upline throw, but there's a call. Looks like a pick call. Players engaged in a discussion. So if the call is contested, the disc goes back to the thrower. There's a resolution and it's a score. 10-6 to UP. Again a 4-point difference. But there's still time, there's still a lot of time. Fields will be vacated after the current set of games, and the games would restart tomorrow from 6 a.m. where we could see the games between 5 and 8 and 6 and 7, and two semi-finals which are between 1 versus 4 and 2 versus 3. The pull is coming in. So UP with the cup again. So two Maharashtra players are wide open. Could be a call about a double team. There have been quite a few calls in this game, especially in the second half. That throw did not come through. It's a turnover, change in position, UP with the disc, travel call, disc goes back. Player running in the end zone, and it's a score. It's 11-6 to UP. So UP inching closer to the 15-point mark. But there's still time for the tables to turn around. Four-man point. This lands outside. Player calls a brick. Maharashtra on offense. Score is 11-6 to UP. So UP with the cupish defense. Two people in the cup. One person marking the co-handler. The other positions are intact. Mid, deep, and the wings. Not sure what the call is about. But the number of calls are too many than you would like to see. They seem to be getting resolved amicably. It's just that the number of calls are too many. It's breaking the flow of the game. This check back in. It's a Blady pass. Oh, that's a really nice D. One pass away from a score. That's a Blady throw, nice sharp Blady throw into the hands. UP getting one more score. The score is 12-6. They're making sure that they're scoring on all of their offense points. A couple of unforced errors from Maharashtra side. Looks like a timeout.
Hi everyone, I'm back. I thought I could take this time once again to do a shout out to our sponsors. We have Decathlon coming in with the prizes, the gifts for the winners of this event, both game and spirit winners. We have Playquity and Spice Culture also sponsoring this event. All three sponsors this time were also sponsors from the last interstate tournament in August 2022, took place in Surat. Maybe we'll watch some of their ads right now. Sunil calls brick. He's walking up to the disc. While he's doing that, it looks like UP is setting up a zone. I see Neha standing there at the brick mark, ready to mark, and Aman and another player who I can't tell who it is. It's a different kind of zone. It's very open cup. They're trying to take out the swings. Oh shucks. I think Sunil realized that soon as he sent that forehand OI throw. It's a turnover, UP in possession. Maharashtra switching to a zone defense as well. Violation called somewhere a few passes behind. Hand signals, players' hand signals. We'd really like to know what's happening. Looks like, well, we know a violation was called. This goes back to number 2. Number 2 was the person who took that D on Sunil's last throw. Back to the sideline, Mac. Sushma. And I want to say Harsha have walked back to the disc, throwing on a cup. Violation still being called. There we go, and it's begun. Some really quick passes. The travel called a couple of passes ahead. This goes back. Resets it to the center. Aman with the disc right now. A lot of short, slightly bouncy forward passes. And that went out of bounds on that last pass that could have finished that point. Maharashtra back with the disc. Oh, that was rough. Sushant tried to center that disc, but it was a drop. Number 5. UP with the disc again. Nobody in the end zone, and it's a D. What do you feel, Dhiru? Was that a foul?
It doesn't look like a foul to me. I felt after he released the disc, only after then the player came in from the behind and tapped the disc down.
The disc and the disc hit Aman's hand, and you think that's what he felt? Because Aman is saying he felt contact on his. Well, all this
hand.
Is speculation,
Right.
understood from hand signals. Aman is hitting his hand right now, and it's a contested foul call. Who's number 5? And it's a turn again. Sunil takes that D for Maharashtra. Redemption after throwing that previous throw away.
Oh, it was Sunil?
Sunil threw no crossfield.
Right, okay.
Why? Sunil, you can take it out of me later, but
Oh.
nice work keeping that disc, not allowing a Callahan. Sushma to Sushant to Sunil again. Sunil to number 5. We need to find out who this number 5 is.
There's a no-look huck.
No look, Huck into the end zone and
The drop or the
it's
top?
a drop or a contact related turnover. Sushant had that,
Yeah.
so I don't know what happened. Oh, Maharashtra's number 5 is Kunal. I did not recognize him. Doesn't look like Kunal, but Kunal, KP is definitely on fire. He was caught warming up in the heat of the Hyderabad summer, afternoon heat. I think I got back here after lunch around 3 o'clock, and there was one lone person in an orange jersey.
Oh, it was Kunal?
Apparently it was KP, because the coach manager Sam came up here, and we were both watching this one lone person in an orange
Oh,
jersey
I
in
was
the
also
far.
watching that from the downstairs.
Yeah, so everyone's got KP getting fired up, getting mentally tuned into this game. The game was set to start at 4:30, but like an hour in advance, he was doing some sort of warm up and stretching and mentally preparing by himself. So he's definitely on fire for this game.
Yeah.
It's much needed. It's
That
a
should
crucial
be-
game. You win
yeah.
it, you go into the semis. You lose, you don't. Kunal sends it to Mac, who then hands it over to one of the UP players. UP player picks it up and hugs KP going, but the...
Or something like that. Sure.
Oh, where was she? Wow.
Yeah,
There are so
I-
many
could be-
exits along the
then-
way.
Yeah, but
Still, that's
he got lost multiple times probably.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah.
All right, Maharashtra pulls. They need a quick turnover. Mac, you got this. Run, Mac. Yes, that is a brilliant D, Maqsood, on Aman.
But Aman did not read the disc properly.
Aman
because-
didn't read it properly. I think he was just waiting under it, whereas Mac was in motion and had a running jump to get to that disc in time. Yep. Yeah. KP with the disc. Little OI to Mac to Harsha, to Sushma to Mac.
So down.
Mac little bit more up you could have put. She was free. Nobody behind her. So that was a forehand OI to Vaishnavi, but it was a little short of her hands. Vaishnavi couldn't reach it in time. UP with the disc again, center to Aman. Mac is on Aman. KP's got the D again. Alright, no, that's not happening. Mac is not going to run deep for a hug. It's a lot of
The front force.
silly mistakes this time, I feel. Alright, that was a very clean completion. Some great chemistry between the UP players. Vandana with the score, number 19 Vandana brings down the disc. The score is now 14-7. Universe point or game point for UP. But Maharashtra still giving it their 100%, going for those Ds. I guess that spirit never dies up until the game is actually done. And that's the way you play Ultimate.
Yeah.
Coach Bhavya Desai. Talking to the team, prepping them for the next offensive point. Maharashtra team coach, that is.
Doesn't look like he's too pleased with the way things have gone so far.
Yeah. Yep, I see that. On this side, Uttar Pradesh is looking very calm and collected. Much more relaxed compared to the start of the game, where tempers and emotions were running pretty high and heated. Once again, I keep continuing to blame the heat and not individuals. But yeah, it's a mixture of the both.
Yeah.
Last year, Uttar Pradesh had a teal blue jersey. This time it's a magenta or a plum purple
Violet,
type.
yeah.
I don't know. They had a very specific name associated with the hex code they shared with us. The color
Oh, I
code.
see. I see.
I think
Okay.
it read magenta, and I'm like, this is plum. But
Okay.
I guess
To
my
me, it's
colours-
looking like violet. I don't know the
same.
difference.
Shades
Yeah.
of purple.
Yeah.
So I like the colors they're coming up with. Most of the other teams have remained pretty much the same. Karnataka went from red to black
They also have
and
a
made
white.
Gujarat therefore changed from black to a red and blue combo. Alright. Maharashtra with the disc. Sushant sent us to Mac. Mac to Ashutosh. Sunil sends it to. Ooh. I'm not sure who that woman is, but to Sushant to Mac. And that's 8.148. That was some really smooth offense. Of course, that means short break, short rest period for the D-line for Maharashtra. A number of the same players are probably going to be back on the D-line. They really have to grind hard to get the D and score, because otherwise this is essentially the last point of the game. UP is at 14 points. Once they score 15, the game ends. It's also just 5 minutes left to game time.
Yeah.
Alright, as predicted, much of the line is similar. On the D line for Maharashtra, we have KP, we have number 28. Is that Piyush?
Yeah.
Oh wow, your eyesight's really good. I'm wearing glasses and I can't see. And then number 26. I need to look at my sheet for this. Vaishnavi Sushma Mac. Anudnya Jory. Oh, that's
Player caught it outside, just outside the sideline.
okay. No?
Just outside the sideline. Outside. So that's
Caught the disc outside.
caught the disc outside.
It was a pull catch or a pass?
It's a pass.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, for a second I thought my rules knowledge was off. I thought a pull was caught out of bounds and therefore a turnover happened. Yeah, that's a lot of excitement, but patient offense, team. Patient offense is what you need right now. So Maharashtra got a turn there, an unforced error by Uttar Pradesh. And now they're near the end zone. All they need to do is keep a hold of it and... I spoke too soon. Sushma didn't secure that pass. UP back with the disc
deep.
and somebody is running deep. Is this Piyush? No. Nice D, number 68. 68 is Chandan. Sorry, Chandan, I didn't recognize you. Chandan to Piyush, Piyush to Sushma, Sushma to Mac, and that's a turn. Time to play some hard defense. Yes, Vaishnavi. A couple more run through Ds would be awesome. Drop, drop, drop KP, drop KP. Nice work. Continue, continue. And that's a score. Aman for the finish. No, that's not Aman. I will get you the name of our scoring champion, Ram Kashyap. Ram Kashyap with the final score for Uttar Pradesh. The score is 15-8.
15-8.
If I'm not wrong.
Yeah, so that's 15-8.
And that's the end of the cross-pool round. UP and I believe Karnataka both proceed into the semi-finals. Maharashtra and Delhi play the bottom 4 semi-finals first thing tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock. That's it for today. We don't have any more games. We're going to give the players a solid evening and night of rest so they come back fresh and play to their final positions tomorrow. 6 a.m. we have the bottom 4 semis, and at 8 a.m. we have the top 4 semi-finals. You can catch us live on our YouTube page or our current Playmersive OTT web app. This is the web app that One Play Sports has helped set up for us, and we're giving it a try this time. Thank you all for using it, sharing feedback. It is a test run. It's cool. It's nice to have our own OTT web app. Yeah, so any feedback you have will be most welcome. That said, we'll wrap up with a huge shout out to the sponsors of this event, Decathlon, Playquity and Spice Culture, and thank you to our TOC for another successful day of Bharat Trophy 2023. Signing off is me, Mrinalini, and
Dhiru. See you all tomorrow.
bye-bye.